guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Modesty33 here, aka Crystal with the C, back at you with another video. But if you're new to my channel, you just happen to click on, welcome. I try to put out 1 to 2 videos a week. I do sit down for reviews, reactions, vlogs. So if any of that interests you, make sure you check out the prior videos on my channel. And if you see anything you like before you leave, make sure you subscribe. So today, you guys, we're actually going to be doing a 2-year review on my cute little Louis Vuitton Palm Springs mini backpack. So yeah, you guys, I've had her for 2 years now. What we're gonna talk about in this video, I'm gonna get into a little bit of the background of this particular bag. And then we'll also talk about the wear and tear that I've noticed after 2 years of now owning this particular bag. And then also my recommendations, pros and cons. So we're winging a little bit of this, you guys. So if it seems a little disorganized, because partially it is, I have a basic outline of what I want to talk about, but I didn't really get too much into the specifics. So if something comes up, I'm just going to kind of mention it. But hopefully this is still very helpful to you guys, but we're going to go ahead and get started. So as far as the background of this particular bag, I don't want to get into the full background. When I've done prior videos, you can kind of see the story behind it. But this particular bag right here, I've had for 2 years. We'll say that. This is my third third iteration that I've owned of the Palm Springs mini backpack. So this one I got in November of 2019 because it was right before my mother and my best friend and I, we came here to Houston for me to look for apartments. So I was able to exchange the version of the Palm Springs mini that I had before, which was the older version that had the hidden zipper. I was able to exchange that one for this newer version, which came out, I believe, October of 2019. And it is the one with the exposed zipper, because there were a lot of issues with the hidden zipper because canvas was starting to peel off, and it was very hard to get in and out of the bag. So there were just a lot of issues with that prior version. So to my knowledge, all of them have now been replaced with this newer version that has the exposed zipper, as you can see. But this is something you can really only see, in my opinion, when you turn the bag to the side. But like when you have it, just kind of facing, I don't feel like you can necessarily tell. It's not that noticeable in my opinion. But yeah, so I did get the bag from Louis Vuitton. I did have my older version exchanged for this newer one. And since then, I really haven't had many issues with this particular bag. But we'll get into as far as like how often I wear the bag. So let's go ahead and get into that, and we'll look at the wear and tear, interior and exterior of the bag. So how often do I wear this bag? Not often, guys. To be honest, in the past year, not often. Yeah, this was like really my favorite Louis Vuitton bag ever. Now it has been dethroned for me for the Louis Vuitton bum bag. That is probably, well, I'm not gonna say probably, it is my favorite Louis Vuitton bag, is the bum bag, and I've had that one for a little over a year. I just did a review on that one. So if you haven't checked that one out, make sure you look at that one. That bag, in my opinion, and for my usage, fits better than the Palm Springs mini backpack. Really, as far as the occasions that I do wear the Palm Springs mini backpack, I'll wear this bag if it's like a torrential downpour, because it's has the black leather trimming. I don't know what I was about to say just then, but it has the black leather, so that way, which is the treated leather. So it does have this leather, so if it does get rained on, it's not going to do anything to the bag. And then the majority of the bag is canvas, so really, since the leather pieces are already pre-treated and protected, like you can carry the bag out in a torrential storm and the bag is still going to look the same pretty much after the fact. So those are the occasions I would wear this bag out. But guess what, you guys? Typically when it's a torrential downpour, I'm at home. I'm not going out. I'm not making plans to go out. So yeah, the bag's not going to get used. And then, yeah, like if I'm out and then it rains, usually I've already picked another bag, if that happens. So it would really only be if I knew it was going to rain, or there's rain on the forecast for that day, then I will, pack this one up and wear it out. Otherwise, guys, it pretty much stays in the closet. So I really have not worn this one out that much in the past year, just because, again, for my use and just as far as my enjoyment, As far as carrying a bag is concerned, I love the bum bag much more for day-to-day use and as a casual bag, more so than this one. So, which is very unfortunate because this again was my favorite bag, but then yeah, since I got the bum bag, I just don't love it the same. I don't love it anymore like I did. So we'll go ahead and look at the exterior as far as wear and tear after a year of pretty much sitting in the closet. I don't know. Guys, as far as wear and tear, I only really notice wear on these like little tabs here, which look like they're starting to peel. Hopefully you guys can kind of see them a little bit. I'll take some pictures, and it's not too bad, but I do notice like the tip of this like little leather piece here, it's like coming off almost, or like coming undone. So this is where I notice wear on this bag after 2 years, and after, again, like I said, pretty much a year of sitting in the closet. I say in the past year, maybe I've used this bag 10 to 15 times. We'll say that, maybe in the past year. I don't use it as often, again, since I purchased some of my other bags, not just the bum bag, but some of my other bags as well, such as my Chanel denim bag. If I'm going for casual, because I like the aesthetic of that bag, and it, you know, even though it's casual, it kind of gives a different layer to some of my outfits as well. I'll more so go for that, and plus it fits more. It's easier as far as getting it in and out for my items are concerned than this one. So yeah, not just the bum bag, but you know, again, like I said, some of my other bags as well get more use than this one and have replaced essentially the use case for this one. But these are the only areas, like I said again, that I've noticed wear. I don't know where that comes from, because like I said before, I don't use these tabs for anything. So maybe like when I zip and unzip the bag, maybe it brushes against these tabs on the side here. And maybe that's what causes some of the wear on those ends. I don't know. But other than that, you still have the like nice little Louis Vuitton here. You have the little front zipper pocket, which I never use because it's just too small for me. This is the side of the bag. Again, we're still looking at the exterior. This is the top. I do love the fact that it is like a top handle. So I do, you know, kind of carry it like this. This is the other side. This is the bottom. So it actually has like, you know, some cushioning, and it's very puffy. Then you have the back here. It does have the 2 straps that you can use as a backpack. I never use it as a backpack. I always use it crossbody or on the shoulder. So if I want an actual backpack, I'll use my Chanel backpack, because to me, that's more of a sufficient size backpack. Yeah. And I don't typically carry bags on my back anyway. Not for a long period of time. That's just not my thing. So yeah, and this is again the back part of the bag and the cushioning. So exterior wise, again, it looks very good. The straps look good, no real issues at all. Especially the straps, to me, they look brand new. Yeah. And then, you know, as far as the zipper, you know, very seamless. This is the interior of the bag, you guys. It does have like the black fabric, and my bum bag has the same type of fabric on the interior. So I think, where is this bag made? Let me look and see. I think this one is made in France. Yeah, it is. So this one is a made in France bag. I think my prior one was made in USA, but you know, no real issues as far as, you know, in my opinion, as far as any difference from the made in, as far as quality is concerned. It does have this back pocket back here, this back slip pocket. I don't use this for anything, but my phone does fit in here, which I have the iPhone 12 Pro Max. So if you do have that phone, it will fit in that back pocket. I don't know why you would put it in there if you use your phone often. Maybe to not use your phone that often, or if you don't need to use your phone, you can put it back there. It will fit, but I typically would not put my phone back there. But it does fit, like I said before. So interior wise, I don't ever use an organizer, so there's like no wear really in here. I usually will keep my stuff in pouches. Like I'll have my toiletry 15 in here, which will have a lot of my items, and then other little items, like I have my round coin purse, like that would fit in here. yeah, and just, you know, my card holder that I have in front of me would be in here, my Chanel mirror. So nothing that would really cause any staining. You can fit a water bottle in here, but I typically would not carry, with my other items, like a water bottle wouldn't fit in here. So, unless it was like maybe a really small one, but yeah, I don't typically carry water in here. So yeah. But yeah, so it looks very good to me after 2 years. But like I said before, I haven't really even used this bag that much in the past year, except for a few times when it's been like raining really badly. As far as pros and cons of this particular bag, let's go ahead and get into that and my recommendations. Pros, like I said, is all weather. This bag I've used quite a bit when I was traveling, when my best friend and I, and you know, some of her brother and all, when we went to Dallas, Texas back in 2018, I took this bag with me, and this was the only bag I believe I took with me. Maybe I could carry my Chanel wallet on chain. I think those were like the only two bags I took with me that year when we went to Dallas, and we went to Austin and San Antonio as well. And it just is such a great little travel bag and travel companion. It fits like all the essentials. It fits quite a bit of items in here. So I think that is a testament to the bag and how it's made. It just does fit so many different items in here for the, you know, really for just the silhouette of being a smaller size bag. But it does, like I said, fit a lot of things in here. Yeah, and so I really love that about the bag. Again, just really a great travel companion. You can keep your items like very close to you, and especially if you wear it crossbody and you don't wear it on the back, I feel like it's very secure with the zipper. So those are like some of the major pros in my opinion. You know, again, you don't have to worry about, you know, the leather being damaged. So the bag is going to essentially look virtually the same after an extended period of time. You're not going to have to worry about a lot of upkeep with this particular bag. So I would say that's a big pro for this bag. Cons, I'd say for me, the biggest con with this bag is like when I do put my items inside as far as getting them out. Because of the fact of like how I put them in there, and then like if you're carrying the bag, say like on the shoulder or crossbody, when you open the bag, you're essentially looking down. And when you're looking down, you can't necessarily see all of your items at a glance. So like if I have like my card holder, for instance, in here, like if, which it would typically be in the front or something like that. If I'm looking down, I can pull this down only so far to see items that are inside. So I have to maybe dig around a little bit to retrieve certain items. So for me, that's like the biggest con as far as you have to arrange your items in a certain way. And then typically if I'm gonna retrieve something, I don't necessarily just unzip the bag and pull this down. I have to like set it on a counter and then kind of look that way and retrieve some items like that. So to me, that's the biggest con. Maybe price is a con. It has gone up in price since I purchased this. So that might be a con depending on if you feel like the bag is worth it or not in your opinion. But to me, it's just the usage of the bag that's the biggest con for me. Other than that, I don't find a lot of cons with this bag. It does what it's supposed to do. And again, it is small, it's compact, it's easy to pack down when you are taking it with you. It fits all of your basic needs and necessities as far as items are concerned. Again, this was my favorite bag for such a long time until the past year. So it's nothing to be said to me that's bad about the bag per se. It's just another bag fit me better, or other bags fit me better and what I do right now more than this one does. But, you know, if I were to get back to traveling again, this would, you know, probably would be a good bag as far as, you know, all purpose and all use going, depending on what type of trip you're going on. You really wouldn't have to worry about the weather or anything like that if you brought this bag with you on a trip. And then I like the fact too that, you know, even though it is monogram, it is a smaller bag. So the monogramming is smaller than it would be on, say, like a Neverfull or a bigger size bag, or even luggage, keep all, anything like that, where the LVs are going to be bigger. So even though it is monogram, I think it's okay if you know, take this on a trip with you, again, depending on where you're going, just because the bag can stay close to your body and the LVs are very small. So to me, that's a plus as far as the design of this bag as well. So anyway, guys, that's all I really wanted to say about this bag. Let me know if you own the bag below, how you've been finding it. Do you like it? Have you guys noticed wear on these little portions here? Let me know, or if you've noticed any other wear. But again, you guys, thank you so much for watching. Please make sure you do give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. That really helps out the channel a lot. Also, make sure you share it with anyone else who has this bag or is thinking about this bag. Definitely share this review with them so they can kind of see some areas of wear after 2 years of owning the bag, and so they can kind of make a decision for themselves. Also, make sure you do subscribe to the channel, you guys. You do that by hitting the red button below and then hitting the bell next to it so you're notified when I do upload future videos. Again, you guys, thank you so very much for watching. I really appreciate it, and I will see you in my next video. Bye, guys.